Judy here. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm just going to run through the symbols. We started this journey of different symbols, and the first one that we looked at was an African American one, which was adaptability, and a few of them are from Africa, America, I think, or just ancient African symbols. It's funny, I've been doing so many other things, and I just have to focus on one thing at a time. Otherwise, I get really confused about what I've shown you and what I haven't shown you. So anyway, first of things first, many crocodiles, which is the symbol. I've shown it to you before, and I drew it in ink and did it in gold on a tutorial earlier on. This is my page. So this is the journey, I suppose, and the adaptability of the crocodile symbol, the adaptability of living in the water and on the land. And I had to let the language of the land, the music of the sea, yeah, it's just how I felt about it at the time. I did write a little bit in white, but the white pen wasn't really working very well, but that was just a personal bit. Now, since then, and I've made numerous other pieces, other turtles, which I will put away for other uses, I'm sure. Crocodiles, turtles, they look like turtles to me, but yes, crocodiles. I moved on to the next symbol that I chose, and it's the universe. So that's it there. It's the universe. And I drew it in ink, and I didn't do it on here. I mean, obviously I don't know whether anyone's actually following what I'm doing, or whether you're choosing your own symbols to work with, individual symbols. But so this is the one I've chosen. I did quite a lot of work with that, but I did them in gold and in the ink, and on the ink a few other places in gold. I really like the gold. In fact, I love this gold. This was gold on black, and I sort of patina it up, and it was gorgeous, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. And I came across my red pastel, and I decided that in one of them I would do a pastel, and then the other one I would do ink. Then I didn't like the ink, so I did oil. But this one here has, I love this. So the universe, this is the universe one, and well, it's two really, but just two different ideas. So this particular one is interesting because it has that lovely half mandala behind it with the universe symbol on it. And I was playing with these new papers that I'd created and stained, and I was having difficulty because a lot of them were running. So I was doing this project where I was trying to learn how to stop the ink from running on my inkjet printer, which leads me probably to another thing tonight, which I'll show you quickly. So I did these. The shimmery stuff down here, which is probably annoying you on the screen. That's actually a old organic, oh, what's it called? It's a it's like a wax with mica powder in it that was used as makeup. So I used it in an old one and just rubbed some on because I don't have any mica powders or anything. But there you go. I have that. So that was this. And then the next one I was going to do, and I will do that online, is strength. Okay, so the adaptability, adapting to your life at the moment, the universe. And I found the interesting thing about my universe page is I actually did them upside down, because that's actually the universe symbol, and it's upside down. So on both of them I did it upside down, so that is slightly, my universe must be upside down at the moment. So my next symbol is strength, and I will do that this week sometime with you. I don't know what mediums I'll use or what I'll be doing, but I will actually do the whole collage and construction of it with strength this week. Now, yeah, this is my strength page already waiting for you. Now, the couple of things I wanted to show to you during yesterday when I was busily inside my house, I was playing with some of the cards, and you know, the cards, inspiration cards that we're making, and I was playing around with different ones on here, and because it's actually a door, so I'd painted a doorway and then made this into a door. And I'm not too sure whether I'm going to put more words in there, but I am going to do how, you know, show you how I did that too. And this one here is also a pocket, and I've made this into a building. This is going to turn into a landscape, and I will finish that also on a video, I think. And the other one is just this little one here where it's and these are the cards again. It's like a iron rod sort of thing, and it opens out, and I don't know whether I'm doing script in there or writing something special or what I'm doing with that, but they are all in progress at the moment. That's why I keep on forgetting where I'm up to with this, because I keep on digressing. I've made today a load of embellishments, these embellishments here, and I'm going to do a workshop online on those too, a tutorial online of those too, how to make them quick and easily. Okay, there's one now. Today I'd also like to, I don't know if anyone actually has an inkjet printer that smudges. So I have this problem of I got these beautiful prints from Rachel at Soul Rain Art. She kindly put these up for free, and which was gorgeous of her, and I thank her. So by the time I got back to my studio, I had managed to spill water on them. So my inkjet printer, my new Eco inkjet printer, is not good at all, and I was devastated by this because, you know, I printed out a lot of my work and a lot of the things and Kuan Yings and things that I actually use in my pages, and I was devastated because I thought, now how am I going to copy stain anything, you know, without it always smudging? That's just really annoying. So, excuse me. That's what happens when oh, excuse me, you sweep up outside first. So I did a bit of test. Anyway, I'm getting all these odd papers out. I did a bit of a test, okay, and I'm sure if you know this about clear gesso, then please feel free to scroll on, yeah, because this is where we are. Where I want to just explain about clear gesso. So I made this clear gesso. I got the recipe online. It's PVA glue, 1 cup of PVA glue, 1/4 to 1/2 a cup of water, and 4 tablespoons of marble dust, which I got, and it's easily got. You can Google it in your area, and it'll be fine. And I decided that it was clear, and it's kind of, you can feel it on it. It's not smooth anymore. And so I did a bit of test of all these things on it. So, which was interesting because they all actually show up more on here on the actual gesso, the clear gesso side, than they do on the plain paper side. Even the ink showed up better. It's stronger, so it's just that slightly darker background, and just that by my daughter, who didn't see the sign that I was videoing. That's because I forgot to put it out. Okay. So anyway, the clear gesso. So the clear gesso allows, it just gives it the paper a bit more tooth, and it allows all of the things that are the pastel, the pencil, like the pencil on the paper, the pencil on clear gesso, the ink, the paint, everything actually is better. It's more solid, it's easier, it just shows up more. So in that process of the clear gesso, I decided that I needed to clear gesso my papers. Now, clear gesso was fine, and I did clear gesso, and this one here is clear gesso. That's actually clear gessoed, and no smudging happened. This one here is actually the wax that I use. You know how I use wax? Yes, the old lip balms, organic lip balms. That didn't smudge either, and it actually made it translucent. And I am printing on sticker paper. Yeah, sticker, because I just decided to use this sticker paper for all of these little things that I printed out. This here is actually, it's very shiny and very slippery surface, and it's made it a bit sheeny. Yeah, it's actually Yoo-hoo glue, and it made nothing shine. It made nothing smudge, which was excellent. And then there's coffee, which of course has made everything smudge and bleed into the paper, and the whole pictures have become, as you can see, from one side to the other, the coffee side to the Yoo-hoo side, you can hardly see them anymore. They're like smudged away to nothing, which is fine if you want that look. So what the problem with this one is that I actually I don't mind the wax one, because the wax one gives it some other sense, you know, of that you could put it on and still see something underneath. And the clear gesso was good too. If I was using black and white, it'd be fantastic. But it's not very often I used clear black and white. I do use, you know, sometimes, but I don't use it very often. So I decided what I needed to do was make a stained one. So I made a coffee color gesso, clear gesso. So that's actually a coffee color clear gesso, and I just oddly added, and I have no idea, I'm going to tell you now, I have no idea whether it's going to work or not. I mean, clearly it'll work on the paper because it's just coffee, and it's so there's a half teaspoon of coffee in it. I added to that mixture I gave you earlier, and I'm feeling that it won't go off, but it might. So I'm going to put a couple of drops of lavender oil, I think, in there, or some antibacterial gel or something like that, and mix that in and see. Who would know? I mean, if you make a small enough batch of it, really, by the time you use it up, it's not going to do anything. The other way was this. In Australia, we have this Studio Satin acrylic colour that I use very thinly on the jelly plate, and that puts a really beautiful silver, I don't know whether I've got one, yeah, silver sheen to it. Yeah, and then that one there was with both of them on it, just to see the difference. Yeah, so one is actually quite coffee stained and silver, so you can't really see it. I put so much sort of stuff on there, I kind of lost quite a lot of things. But this has clear gesso, and I drew on it, and I was just having a bit of a play. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I'm actually going to clear gesso these ones that I've nearly buggered up, and I'm going to clear gesso the coffee stain gesso these ones, and I won't do that online, but I will come back the next time, and we will be doing strength. I will be doing the strength symbol. in a tutorial, and yes, and that's the one. The universe is the one I didn't do online. So I hope you're all well. Please subscribe if you want to actually see some more work that I do.